Welcome, Aquarius, to your weekly love reading for June 18th to the 24th of 2018. So I was shuffling the cards and the tower tried to pop out a few different times. So I feel like that could be important for a lot of you. A big change that does pop through, either something that you find out about somebody, something that you reveal willingly from yourself. It just depends, but it's something out of nowhere that actually happens. So it just depends. So let's see the energy for you for last week, for recent past, for Aquarius in love. So June 18th to 24th, recent past events for Aquarius. So yes, definitely moving on. So this is like a major issue of completely being dissatisfied by some kind of disappointment, like waiting around and then saying, you know what, I can't take this anymore, let me just walk away. All right, as you do walk away, because you know the Nine of Cups comes next, so it's like you're having to kind of detach right down before you are to find that happiness. So I feel like a lot of you are thinking about leaving someone, walking away from someone for good, so that you can find true happiness, whether it's with someone else or by yourself. All right, now let's see the messages for you for this week, June 18th to 24th for Aquarius. So emotional, which you might be going through for Aquarius. Yep. Playfulness, joy. So we just had Capricorn's reading, and their outcome was this energy here. So you could be dealing with the Capricorn for some, but this is a child. This is playfulness, this is joy, to have fun, engagements in some way, engaging with the person, to communicate, to play games, to travel with them, to create something that's fun. But I feel like these are social activities with friends and just being inspired to embrace your freedom. All right. A child could affect you in some way that keeps you with the relationship partner, or keeps you away from getting into that relationship because of a child. Now, the energy of person coming towards you, Aquarius. Energy of person coming towards you. Yeah, they are in love with you, right? It's a new love, or just someone that's still in love with you right now, and you might not be in love with them, but I feel like whoever it might be, it could be a friend that you might be falling for in some way, but I feel like this could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, or just someone that wants to grow something with you. They want to express something to you. They're offering you something, and you don't seem to be looking at it right now or right away. Maybe because you don't trust them just yet. Maybe because emotionally you're not ready just yet, because you just was walking away from somebody or something. So something that you're processing, I feel. But someone is bringing this towards you. All right. Now and it could be pregnancy. It could be a child birth, I feel. So let's see what is your response to that particular person or gesture? What is your response? Yep, this is a soulmate, I feel, for a lot of you out there, and I feel like you are taking your time to figure out whether or not that's true for you. It's always going to be true for you, and what you two experience, the synchronicities that you have, how you speak with one another, the tense issues that you go through, and if you come back together in some way, that can tell you a lot about somebody and the power and love that might be there between you and them. So it could be a water sign, it doesn't have to be, but I feel like a lot of you are inspired to get to know, and the soulmate could be that fire sign. It just depends. Now your advice for the week for Aquarius. Your advice. Now Capricorn had this as well. This tells you to rush your mind. Stop thinking so obsessively about somebody or something, making a wrong decision, whether or not somebody is, or they're not your soulmate, or whether or not this date is going to go right, or whether or not they are still, have they moved on from someone from their past, so that you two can come together. That might be an issue for some of you out there, but I feel like you're constantly in your head is an overdrive, and I feel like you are having issues with resting your mind. So and I was mentioning this to Capricorn, you might be dealing with mental issues or capacities of needing to get help with those kind of things, so that you can help your mind psychologically, or you're dealing with somebody that experienced those things every now and then. So that could be an issue. All right, sometimes it's like anger management, a lot of resentment that could be built up. So let's see the outcome for the week, Aquarius. The outcome, June 18th to 24th. Yeah, lack of communication, and that is the reason why you're walking away. That's the reason why you might be having fun, enjoying yourselves, and that's the reason why you might not be that relaxed when it comes to your thoughts or communication. You might be trying to communicate a whole lot or trying to do a whole bunch of different things, but there's a lot of suppression going on. So let's clarify the Eight of Cups for you, for Aquarius. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Many of you are married. You're in a relationship with somebody, or the fact that you want that to happen, but it's not quite there just yet. Some of you may have turned somebody down. Maybe they asked for engagement to get married, and a lot of you are like, I'm not ready for that. We should just be friends right now. Something like that could be going on for some. And clarify the let's clarify the Ace of Cups for the personal energy coming towards you. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Ooh. So that particular person, I feel they could be a fire sign, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and I feel even though they may be in love with you, they could still be having issues with releasing themselves from another person, because they could be competing in some way. That's how I kind of feel that's showing up here. And often this could also mean it doesn't have to be that way. That person has issues with focusing on career right now, and they may just want you to do that. That could be part of the problem, and you're not willing to do that. So I feel like separation is part of you working on plans so that you can have a stable marriage, a stable home, and it's not there just yet. You two may be bumping heads with one another, so that could be an issue. It's like competition. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody that you moved on from, and now you two have different romantic partners or new love interests, and there could be like competing on who's going to get the better person, or something like that could be going on. All right, so let's see messages for Aquarius for June the 18th to 24th. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, and it's someone that you may not have spoken to in a while. This week, I believe the planet Neptune is going retrograde, and that is retrograde in your second house of finances and careers. So I feel like your possessions, the things that you own, your house, the mortgage, the rent, if you have any kind of affiliation with somebody with financial ties, that could be part of them, coming back and trying to work things out with you for some. Just keep that in mind, though. See messages for Aquarius for June the 18th to the 24th. Aquarius. Then we have playfulness. Yep, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. It doesn't necessarily mean that an ex-partner, yes, they may return to you, they may come back, or someone new that might be around. They may come back to you to maybe heal the rift that you two have gone through, I feel, in some way. But I feel also that even if they come back and return, you might not communicate to them because you're just not ready just yet. That's what it looks like to me. All right, so lots of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the very best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for your energy. All right, have a good one.